You are here for a reason. There are no accidents on the path you've been walking. Every experience, every moment, has led you to this very place. The universe has been quietly preparing you, guiding you through whispers of intuition and moments of clarity. It's time to awaken to the truth that has always been inside you. You are ready. Everything you've felt up to now is not random. The signs, the inner callings, the challenges, they all have a purpose. They are nudging you towards something deeper, something more meaningful. You've been chosen for a path, a journey that's uniquely yours, and the universe has already laid out the signs. All you need to do is recognize them. So let's begin with the first sign, that deep and silent intuition you've been feeling. Deep and silent intuition. There's a quiet voice within you, a deep knowing that doesn't shout, but whispers. It's not always easy to hear, especially amidst the noise of the world. But when you pause, when you listen to that stillness, you know that it's always been there. This is your intuition, an ancient, unshakable wisdom that connects you to the universe's plan for you. This inner voice is not just fleeting thoughts or random feelings. It's a direct message from the universe, guiding you along your path. Every time you've felt a pull towards something, whether it's a decision, a place, or even a person, it's been your intuition guiding you. This deep knowing is a sign that you are chosen. Chosen to trust, chosen to follow, chosen to become. When you follow your intuition, you are aligning with something greater than yourself. It's the universe's way of saying, this is for you. Trust it. There's a profound truth in those moments when you've had a gut feeling and it turned out to be right, even when logic didn't agree. Those are the moments that remind you, you are connected to a higher guidance. But why does the universe speak so quietly? Because it trusts you to listen. And when you do, you are choosing to align with your purpose, to follow the path only you can walk. The fact that you've been hearing these whispers is not a coincidence. It's a sign that you are ready to listen, ready to follow, and ready to embrace the calling that has always been inside you. Yet, intuition is just the beginning. The universe doesn't promise an easy path, but one filled with meaning and growth. And often, the next sign comes through resilience in the face of adversity. Resilience in the face of adversity. Adversity is not a punishment. It's not something sent to break you, but to build you. Every challenge you've faced, every setback you've endured, has been part of your growth, preparing you for what's ahead. The universe knows your potential, and through adversity, it's shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Think back to the moments when you've been tested, when things seemed impossible, when you felt like giving up. Yet, somehow, you found the strength to move forward. That strength wasn't random. It was a deep, inner resilience, a sign that you're walking a path of purpose. You are not just surviving adversity, you are thriving because of it. And that's what sets you apart. Each obstacle is an opportunity. It's the universe's way of refining you, of making you stronger, wiser, and more in tune with your true self. You've been chosen not because your path would be easy, but because the universe knows you can handle it. It knows that you will rise again and again, no matter what life throws at you. Adversity teaches you patience. It teaches you compassion. It teaches you to trust the process, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. And with each trial, you're being reminded that you are not walking this journey alone. The universe is guiding you through every challenge, helping you see that these struggles are not stumbling blocks. They are stepping stones. Resilience is a sign that you are chosen, not because you never fall, but because you always get back up. Each time you rise from adversity, you're stepping closer to your true potential. The hardships you've faced are not there to block your path but to open your eyes to new possibilities, to new strengths within yourself that you didn't even know existed. Yet, as you face these trials, you might also feel a sense of disconnect from the world around you. You might wonder why you don't seem to fit into the mold that society expects. This is not a mistake. It's a sign, a clue to the deeper spiritual journey you are on. And that brings us to the next sign, the feeling of misalignment with the world. Feeling misaligned with the world. Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in? Like there's something about the world around you that doesn't resonate with who you are becoming? This sense of misalignment isn't something to fear or fix. It's a profound sign that you're being called to something higher, something beyond the ordinary. When the values of the world, material success, shallow pursuits, or social expectations don't sit right with you, it's because your spirit is yearning for something more. You are on a spiritual path, and that path often requires stepping away from what society says is normal. The discomfort you feel is not a flaw, but an indication that you are evolving, that you are moving toward your true self. The world may push you to conform, to follow a path that doesn't feel authentic. But deep down, you know there's more. You've always known. That feeling of not belonging is a whisper from the universe, reminding you that you're not here to live someone else's version of life. You are here to create your own, one that aligns with your soul's purpose. Embrace the feeling of being different. It's a gift, not a burden. The fact that you don't fit neatly into society's expectations means you've been chosen for a unique path. You are not meant to follow the crowd. You are meant to lead by example, to forge a new way forward that reflects your deeper truths. This sense of misalignment can sometimes feel lonely, but remember, it's a sign that you are waking up to a deeper reality. The world you feel disconnected from is the one that no longer serves your higher purpose. You are evolving, and as you do, you may find yourself shedding old beliefs, relationships, and ways of being that once felt comfortable. This is a necessary part of your journey. And as you continue to grow, you may find yourself increasingly drawn to silence and solitude, not out of loneliness, but as a way to reconnect with the universe and your true self. This is the next sign we'll explore. Drawn to silence and solitude. In a world filled with noise and constant motion, you might find yourself yearning for moments of silence. Solitude isn't just about being alone. It's about reconnecting with something deeper, your higher self, your purpose, and the universe. The pull towards solitude is a powerful sign that you are being called to listen more closely to the whispers of your soul and the guidance that lies beyond the distractions of everyday life. Silence allows you to hear what the world often drowns out, the voice of your intuition, the subtle guidance of the universe. In these quiet moments, clarity comes. You begin to understand that your path isn't just about doing or achieving, but about being. Solitude creates space for reflection, for understanding the deeper layers of your journey, and for connecting with the energy that surrounds you. The time you spend in stillness isn't wasted, it's sacred. It's in these moments that you recharge your spirit, gather insight, and receive the wisdom needed for the next steps of your path. The more you embrace this time, the more attuned you become to the universe's subtle guidance. Society may tell you that being alone is something to avoid, that constant activity is a measure of success. But those who are chosen understand that true power comes not from the external, but from the inner quiet where true wisdom resides. Solitude gives you the strength to face the world with renewed purpose, with clarity, and with a deep understanding of who you are. It's in solitude that you begin to notice the small, meaningful details of life. You start to see the signs the universe is sending, through nature, through synchronicities, through the soft nudges of intuition. Solitude isn't isolation, it's connection. It's a time for deep reflection, for aligning with your true purpose. As you continue to seek these moments of silence, you may also notice another sign, a growing compassion for others. This sense of empathy and understanding is the next key to recognizing your spiritual calling. Deep compassion for others. As you continue on your spiritual journey, you may notice a profound shift in how you perceive others. It's as if your heart has opened wider, allowing you to feel the emotions and struggles of those around you on a deeper level. This overwhelming sense of compassion is not just a fleeting feeling. It's a sign that you are aligning with your higher purpose. The universe is awakening within you a deep understanding of the shared human experience. You find yourself moved by the suffering of others, not in a way that drains you, but in a way that calls you to act, to help, to uplift. This compassion is a reflection of your connection to something greater. You realize that we are all connected, that the pain of another is not separate from your own. It is through this realization that you become more attuned to your role in the world, not just as an individual, but as a part of a larger, collective energy. This compassion doesn't always manifest in grand gestures. Sometimes, it's in the small moments, the way you listen without judgment, the kindness you offer to a stranger, the patience you show when others are struggling. These acts of empathy are signals from the universe that you are fulfilling a higher calling, one that transcends the self. But deep compassion isn't just about feeling the emotions of others. It's about understanding their struggles on a spiritual level. You are no longer just a witness to the pain in the world. You are being called to be a healer, to bring light where there is darkness. This calling doesn't always mean that you must fix everything. Rather, it means that you are present, aware, and willing to be a vessel for love and understanding. At times, this heightened sense of empathy may feel overwhelming, but remember that it's a gift. It's a reminder that your path is one of service, of connection, and of love. The universe has chosen you to carry this deep compassion because you have the strength to hold it, and the wisdom to know how to channel it into positive change. As your compassion deepens, you might also find yourself becoming less attached to the material world. The things that once held so much importance, possessions, status, wealth, may start to lose their grip on you. This detachment from the material is another clear sign of your spiritual awakening. Detachment from the material. As your spiritual journey unfolds, you may begin to feel a growing sense of detachment from the material world. The possessions, achievements, and external markers of success that once seemed so important may no longer carry the same weight. This isn't a sign of losing ambition or drive. It's a powerful indication that you are shifting your focus to something deeper, more meaningful. The material world can often distract us, pulling us into a cycle of accumulation and comparison. But now you find yourself less concerned with what you have and more focused on who you are becoming. This detachment is not about rejecting the physical world, but rather, about understanding that it is not where true fulfillment lies. You are realizing that no amount of wealth, status, or possession can satisfy the deeper hunger of the soul. You may notice that the more you evolve spiritually, the more you crave experiences over things, connection over possessions, and inner peace over external recognition. This shift is a natural progression for those on a path of awakening. You're beginning to see that true abundance is not measured by material wealth, but by the richness of your spirit, your relationships, and the love you give and receive. This detachment doesn't mean you must live without comfort or pleasure. Rather, it signifies that you no longer define yourself by what you own. You are becoming free from the chains of consumerism and the illusion that material success equals happiness. This is a profound shift, a sign that you are aligning with your higher purpose. The universe is guiding you to release the need to control and accumulate, to trust that everything you need will be provided in the right time and the right way. This trust allows you to live more fully in the present, to appreciate what you have without being driven by the need for more. It's in this space of trust and detachment that true freedom is found. As you let go of your attachment to material things, you may find yourself yearning for something more authentic. This need for authenticity is not just a desire but a requirement on your spiritual path. It's the next powerful sign that you are becoming who you were always meant to be. Need for authenticity. As you continue evolving spiritually, you may feel an increasing need to live authentically, to be true to yourself, no matter the cost. This urge to strip away the layers of pretense, societal expectations, and masks you've worn in the past is one of the most powerful signs of your awakening. The universe is guiding you to align with your true essence, to live in harmony with who you really are. The need for authenticity may feel like a quiet revolution inside you, slowly unraveling the false identities and roles you once felt compelled to play. You no longer want to conform to the ideals or standards that don't resonate with your inner truth. Instead, you feel called to express your true self, even when it's uncomfortable or misunderstood by others. Authenticity requires courage. It means stepping into your vulnerability, showing the world who you really are without fear of judgment. But as you embrace this path, you'll notice that the more you honor your true self, the more aligned your life becomes. Relationships deepen, purpose becomes clearer, and life feels more meaningful. Living authentically means making choices that reflect your values and beliefs, even when they go against the grain. It's about following the inner compass that points you toward your highest good, rather than the external pressures that try to pull you in other directions. This can sometimes feel isolating, but it's also deeply freeing. You're no longer living for the approval or validation of others, you're living for your own truth. The more you embrace authenticity, the more the universe supports you. It opens doors where there seem to be none, and guides you toward people and situations that resonate with the real you. The world around you may shift as old connections fall away and new, more aligned opportunities present themselves. This transformation is a natural part of your journey. As you walk this path, your sensitivity to the energies of people and environments will also heighten. This isn't a burden, it's a gift. It's the next sign that the universe is sharpening your senses to help guide your decisions with clarity and precision. Sensitivity to energies is a profound spiritual tool, and that's where we're headed next. Sensitivity to energies. As you progress on your spiritual journey, you might notice that you're becoming increasingly sensitive to the energies of people, places, and environments. This heightened awareness isn't just a coincidence, it's a powerful sign that your spiritual senses are sharpening. You are attuning yourself to the subtle vibrations of the universe, and this sensitivity is a profound gift. You may find that certain environments either energize or drain you, and that the presence of some people either lifts you up or feels heavy. This is because your spirit is now more finely tuned to the energy fields around you. You're no longer just reacting to what you see on the surface. You're feeling the deeper, unseen layers of energy that influence everything. Sensitivity to energy can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when you encounter negativity or chaotic vibrations. But this sensitivity isn't a burden, it's a guide. It helps you make decisions that are in alignment with your soul's path. When you honor what your energy is telling you, you begin to navigate life with a higher sense of purpose and clarity. This newfound awareness is also a form of protection. The universe is sharpening your intuition, helping you to steer clear of situations or people that might throw you off balance. At the same time, it's guiding you toward environments and connections that nourish your spirit and support your growth. Learning to manage this sensitivity is part of your spiritual mastery. You'll discover ways to protect your energy, to ground yourself in moments of intensity, and to release energies that don't belong to you. Through this process, you'll develop a deep understanding of the flow of energy in your life and how to harmonize with it. This sensitivity isn't just about avoidance, though. It's also about knowing where you are called to serve. As you become more in tune with the energies around you, you'll feel a growing call to serve others, to use your gifts for a greater purpose. This is the final and most powerful sign of your spiritual journey. The call to serve. As your spiritual journey unfolds, the ultimate sign that you are chosen for a higher purpose is the undeniable call to serve. This calling is not about obligation or duty, but about a deep inner desire to use your gifts and wisdom to help others. It's as if the universe has prepared you, shaped you through every experience, to be of service to the world in a unique way. This call to serve is the natural progression of your spiritual awakening. As you've become more aligned with your higher self, more attuned to the energies around you, and more compassionate toward others, the desire to make a positive impact becomes irresistible. You start to realize that your purpose is not just about personal growth, but about helping others along their journey as well. Serving others doesn't always mean grand gestures or large-scale movements. It can be as simple as offering a kind word, being a source of light in someone's darkest hour, or guiding others with the wisdom you've gained. The universe is calling you to share your gifts in whatever form feels most authentic to you. Through service, you deepen your connection with the universe. You become a conduit for love, healing, and transformation. And as you serve, you'll notice that the more you give, the more you are replenished. This is the paradox of spiritual service. In giving to others, you receive. The universe flows through you, creating a cycle of abundance, love, and fulfillment. Serving others is not about self-sacrifice. It's about aligning with the flow of universal energy. You are being called to help lift the collective consciousness, to be a beacon for those who are seeking their own path. In doing so, you fulfill your highest purpose, and you realize that this journey was never just about you. It was about your role in the larger tapestry of life. As you embrace this call, trust that the universe will guide you to where you are most needed. Your gifts will naturally align with the people and places that require your presence. This is the culmination of your journey, the moment where everything comes full circle, and you step into the role you were always meant to play. You've come so far, and this is just the beginning. Every sign, every step, has been preparing you for something greater. The universe is calling you to fully step into your purpose, to trust your path, and to embrace the journey ahead. You are not alone on this path. There is always more to discover, more guidance waiting to unfold. If you feel that this message resonates with you, if you sense that your journey is far from over, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. By staying connected, you'll continue to receive the insights and wisdom that can support you along your way. We're building a community of souls on similar paths, all moving towards higher purpose, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. And as you continue, there's more you need to understand about the challenges you've been facing. These struggles, these tests, are not in vain, they have a higher purpose. If you've ever wondered why life has put certain obstacles in your way, you won't want to miss the next video. It will help you see your challenges in a new light, offering clarity and understanding that will deepen your spiritual journey. So stay with us. You are ready for this next step. Watch the next video and discover the purpose behind the spiritual tests you've been facing.